Okay, we're officially live due to an announcement that was made less than 2 hours ago from President Trump, causing us to do an emergency podcast. We were getting a bunch of text messages, and this was the tweet that literally sent shockwaves around the world. Rob, if you want to put it up, we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Esfahan being the one place that I went vacation, the only vacation I ever went on with my mom and dad when I was a young kid in Iran. Esfahan's got a lot of rich history. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site. Fordow, all planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So while this was done and the announcement was made, right afterwards, the president announced that around 10 o'clock tonight, he'll be going live. The moment he does, we will be showing it with you and we'll be reacting to it together. I will be giving an address to the nation at 10 p.m. at the White House regarding a very successful military operation in Iran. This is an historic moment for the United States of America, Israel, and the world. Iran must now agree to end this war. Thank you. While this is going on, we have some clips, disturbing clips that you must see on what this looked like, that some locals in Esfahan were reacting to it. Rob, if you can pull up some of these clips here, there are some, I mean, right now, X must have the type of traffic, maybe it's the most traffic day on X, definitely the last 2 hours because of this announcement being dropped. Rob, if you got any of the clips to show so the audience can kind of see what's going on there, go ahead and turn them on if you're ready, Rob.
I do, Pat. I think we should go. I believe the president is speaking to the nation now, so I'm going to pull him up.
Let's just go to it first. Let's go to it first. Rob, if you've switched it, we can't see it. Okay, here we go.
Spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel. And God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very interesting.
Wow, that
has got to be the shortest press conference he's ever done. That has got to be the shortest announcement he's ever done. When they took out al-Baghdadi, that was roughly a 45-minute speech that he gave. This was less than 4 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Came out, gave the speech. Rob, if we have some, by the way, if you notice who was there, you had Hegseth, you had Rubio, and you have JD right there standing next to him. After the speech was given. Rob, if you have some of the clips, let's show some of the clips of what happened, what these explosions look like, and how I have a lot of thoughts on this, and I know you guys do as well. Jeez. This is Iran. Rob, which one is this?
It's a mushroom cloud from Iran right now.
Where is this, Rob? Rob, do you know where that is?
That's at Fordow. That's one of the
Fordow. Okay, got it.
Fordow. Dude,
Rob, do you have the one with Esfahan where the lady is in the back reacting to it?
I can grab that. Hang on one.
I texted it to you. I think it's in the group text that we have. Tom, what are your thoughts with this? Well, again, I have a lot of thoughts I want to share, but what is your thoughts on this? What's going on?
Well, my initial thoughts are last week, countries and companies have been selling weapons to each other for 200 years since the invention of the cannon, and some other countries said, hey, how much for your cannon? And I don't mind it if Israel buys our weapons and conducts an action that they think is important. I also believe that Iran can't have nuclear weapons. And I didn't want boots in the ground. I didn't even want a pilot in the air. I really wanted us to be supporting the mission for Iran not to have nuclear weapons and not be able there. And now we've done it. And I was hoping this was a surgical strike, single strike, in, out, get it done. But even in the president's short words just now, he said there are other targets, many other targets. And that sounds like a lot more engagement than I really hope to see. I hope that this is over, that incredible video we just saw, I hope that is a precision strike, an authentic video, because that certainly looks like something just disintegrated. I hope what disintegrated was Iran's nuclear capabilities. But I'm a little processing what I just heard, Pat. It's like there are many other targets. It's like I don't want to be in, but I'm glad to help and sell whatever I have to in terms of weapons, provide, advise, and all that.
Yeah, so here's a couple of things, Tom, when you're talking about that, because, one of the angles is they said 2 weeks. So you say 2 weeks, allowing Iran to think they have 2 weeks to react, and then boom, you hit them. Catch them off guard. The entire world is like, what? If you want to talk about a surprise attack, this was a surprise attack. Look, Rob, can we run a poll and see what people say? Support what the president just did. Don't support what the president just did. Okay, just put it right there. Very simple on the attacks. I'm curious because we can say whatever we want. I mean, you guys, the Republican Party right now, when you're looking at, different people to talk to. And by the way, X is not really America. X is just so often we look at X, we're like the entire America's on X. It's not. X is the most actively involved, interested Americans on these topics are on X. But if you watch it, a lot of people are not happy about this. There was a very deep conversation that happened with Ted Cruz versus Tucker Carlson, one representing the fact that let's take them out, the other one saying we don't want to get into another war. So if you give credit to anything with Trump's administration, there's a lot of questions. These are the questions I'd like to address today, guys, in the next 45 minutes. I don't want to go longer than that. The questions I got is the following. One, is this the next Afghanistan? And how different is this from Afghanistan? Because that's the biggest worry a lot of people have. Is this going to be another one of those $3 trillion? We can talk about that. Two, if this does happen, will Iran be retaliating to what just happened right now with the attacks that took place? Three, Netanyahu just came out and gave a talk, with the message that he gave. What is his reaction? He knew he didn't have the weapons to be able to get these things done. As much as we hear about Israel's Air Force and as much power as people give to Israel, guess what? Israel needed America to get the job done. If we want to talk about that, for the longest time, we've been told Israel has the best Air Force. If you did, why couldn't you get this job done? You needed Americans to get this job done. So it still validates that America has the greatest military in the world. Four is now, let's just say Iran does happen. A part of this is to American people. The other part is to the Iranian people. To the American people, what's about to happen to Iran? To the Iranian people, what are you going to do with the smaller to finite opportunity timeline that you have to create the revolution that you want in Iran? I'm specifically talking to the Iranians that live in Iran. What are you going to do? Who's your replacement? Is it Reza Pahlavi? We have a clip about how Reza Pahlavi, when he was asked just yesterday, his answer is still vanilla. It's still a vanilla answer that he's given. He cannot give a backbone answer already. Yes, no. The Iranian people that want to see something happening here, he still is given a vanilla answer. I don't understand this guy. Get out the way or say you're going to do it. Stop playing with people in Iran that are wanting some kind of a decision to be made. So those are the things I want to talk about. But let me go to the people that are, what's the split on the poll right now, Rob? I'm just curious. I don't know what it's going to be. I want to know how many people voted, and I want to know what they're saying, Rob. What are you noticing with the poll of who's for it and who's against it? Sounds about right. So 9,000 of you have voted. 60% of you guys support what he did. 39, 40% of you guys don't support it. It actually makes sense to me. It seems like the 40% right now is louder than the 60%. So let me explain to what I mean by that. The 40% is much more louder. So a lot of people are thinking it's 80% that don't want it. But quite frankly, 60% are saying yes with all the stuff that is taking place. One credit to Trump's camp. One credit to Trump's camp I want to give. I can't give a lot, but I'll just give you one credit here. This is not easy. To go through watching the political party, people who got you elected, now saying impeach him. This is not what I voted for. This is not what I wanted. And you still having the thick skin to say, we're going to get the job done. And on top of that, nobody leaked anything the last 4 or 5 days, which means he has taken the circle of everybody having access. And whether it's he or Susie Wiles, one by one, they're saying, nope, you're not in this circle. You're in this circle. You're in this circle, but you're not in this circle. He's out. They're out. This person's out. Tulsi Gabbard is wrong based on what he said just yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm willing to bet they got rid of all the people that they did not want to know this decision was being made or a threat was made, a business type of threat. I swear to God, if I find that anything was leaked and it was because of you, you're the first person I'm firing publicly. Very simple. They stayed united and then they shocked the world. They shocked Iran. They shocked everybody. Nobody knew except for the people that were involved. That part, you got to give credit to them. It's very hard to do. It's not an easy thing to do, to get the right people that are unified on an issue like this. And I see that USA hat fires me up. I know this is a phase of fear porn, scared. I don't know what to do, all this other stuff. This is when leaders rise up. This is when leaders rise up and believe the future looks bright. It's okay for us to be a little bit paranoid. It's okay for us to be a little bit concerned. We ought to be. It's okay for us to be worried about our kids, our safety, our family, all of that stuff. That's what leaders do. It's our job. The burden comes with it. But no matter how much burden you got, you just saw that man right there, what he did. This is why we love the Future Looks Bright brand. Rob, can you go to vtmerch.com, show those hats right there, USA? I love when I see these Future Looks Bright USA hats. Go to vtmerch.com, folks. This is the time to represent this. We want to have 1 million people wearing this because we want more people to be optimistic about the future of America. We want more people to sport this when they're out there, to say, I'm proud. I am proud to be American. I am proud. I am proud to be able to represent that. If that's you, go to vtmerch.com.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.